On this week's episode of Restaurateurs on Ocean Eats, we're at I-36 in Pecos, Smokin Dave's Barbecue. My good friend Dave. We're gonna go see what he's making for us. Let's eat. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Larry.
Good to see you, Dave.
Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, welcome.
What a cool location. Look at all this knickknacks and stuff.
I appreciate it.
I'm starving. You got any food for me?
I do. Let's go in the kitchen.
Let's eat.
All right.
For us today, Dave.
All right. We're first going to make a sandwich that we call Texas Blue.
What makes it blue?
What makes it blue? Some crumbled blue cheese.
That would do it.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to saute some onions, and then we're going to toss in some of our freshly sliced brisket. We're going to top it with some crumbled blue cheese, and then we fry some onion straws on top of that, and that's all loaded onto a buttery brioche bun.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Tell me about your brisket. How long do you smoke it for? What kind of wood are you using?
We smoke it for approximately 12 hours.
Okay.
We do a kosher salt pepper rub, which is pretty traditional for Texas. We use Oklahoma hickory that we have shipped up for us.
All right, next dish you're going to make for me is?
We're going to do our St. Louis ribs.
Oh, I love a good rib.
Yeah. So we do what's called a 3-and-down St. Louis rib. So it's a good sized rib. St. Louis is not a style of rib, it's a cut of rib. So there's a lot of confusion usually with that.
And what is it? Define. What is a St. Louis rib?
Basically, it's a spare rib that's been blocked. They cut off the tail, they cut off the side bones, and they block the actual rib itself.
And comparing that to a baby back,
it comes from a completely different area of the animal.
Would it be more meat?
I find the St. Louis is to be a little bit meatier, and definitely I think they're more tender.
Salt, pepper on that as well?
No, actually, we make our own rubs here.
Okay.
We have a specific rub for our pork, and we have a specific rub for our beef. So we use our pork rub, which is kind of a heavy paprika, chili, cumin, a little bit of, it's got some cinnamon in it. It's got a variety of different spices. So it's not overly sweet. It's more on the spicy. We do a rub. We let that sit overnight. And then right before they go into the smoker, we do a light glaze of brown sugar on top of the rib. We use our Oklahoma hickory, and they smoke for about 4.5 to 5 hours.
So you got a big menu here. I know it's not just barbecue. Yep. What else do you got on the menu here?
Wow. We have burgers, we have salads, we have catfish, southern catfish.
You have Chicken Marsala on the menu. Explain how that got on this menu.
They kind of just, people just loved it. And the people that have kind of followed my career have encouraged me to keep it on the menu. And it's done very well. It gives our customers kind of a variety, and I think it's fun, and I think it's fantastic as well.
I hope you're going to make that for me.
Yes, we will.
Cheers. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming in.
That beer is fantastic.
So that's from Whibby Brewery out in Walmart, and it's their Rattler Lager, and it's got lemonade in it.
Okay,
so
I'm like, that is not your normal beer.
A little dangerous. Dangerous.
I like a sour, and it's kind of in that vein, but not so. Yeah, I would drink the hell out of that.
Yeah.
I'm going to just dive into these ribs.
Absolutely. I'm going to cut this.
Yeah, let's go halvesies. I don't know if you've ever eaten here. I heard the food's pretty good.
Yeah, I heard it's not too bad.
So tell me, where are you from originally?
Originally from Southern California, the mecca of the barbecue world.
Southern California. And I'm going to throw this over at you. Ready, catch?
Yeah, got it.
And when did you come to Colorado?
Moved to Colorado in 1995.
And what brought you out here?
Well, it was time to leave California.
So the police were after you?
I think the police were after me. I was hiding. But I actually left. I'm going to share this one with you as well. It was just time to leave California. Actually moved to Hawaii, lived on the islands for a few years, and then came out here and started a little restaurant up in Estes Park, and
And that was Smokin Dave's?
No, that was not Smokin
Okay.
Dave's. No, I had a few restaurants before Smokin
Right.
Dave's. Smokin Dave's actually came about in 2007. Took over a location up in Estes Park and was highly encouraged to look into the barbecue market. And I knew nothing about it.
So how'd you learn it?
So my wife and I, we traveled the country. I ate a lot of good food and I ate a lot of bad food.
Yeah.
But more than anything else, I think I fell in love with the culture. The culture, the stories, just what barbecue really represented. It's more than just a cuisine.
The sandwich is a 10.
Good stuff.
So today we're at the location here in North Denver, just off Pecos Street. Your first one was in Estes, right?
First one, Estes Park.
And how many do you have now?
We have a total of 6.
Okay.
We actually have 2 in Estes. We have 1 in Lyons, 1 in Longmont, here in North Denver, and then 1 in Centennial.
Oh, we didn't talk about this. What is this? That is amazing. Some kind of creamish corn? I've never had anything like this.
You got to try some of the Marsala.
Did you invent this?
I did invent that. Oh, you know, you can only invent so many things. So you take something that you've tasted and you make a variation of it, and it sticks.
All right, I'm going into the Marsala.
There you go.
So I don't know if I've told you, my first restaurant was an Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
So
the pressure's on.
it's gonna be tough. I made a really good Marsala. This one looks pretty good though. So now 6 locations. Are we done?
You always think you're done, and then you kind of take a deep breath and something else kind of.
That's a damn good Marsala.
Is that a good Marsala? I'm not going to say we're done. No.
Yeah.
You never know.
Each location open year-round, happy hour, dinner, lunch, 7 days a week.
Each location is open year-round. We open 11 o'clock daily. Happy hour, the only one we don't have a happy hour at is our Estes Park one. But everything else that we have from 3 to 6, they are all different in what we offer. You know, from beers to appetizers to things, they all have different offerings.
And you were telling me earlier, so I want them to know about your special nights at different locations. Smoked prime rib?
We do a smoked prime rib, yeah. We've kind of decided to do it on different nights at different locations. And you can't beat it. You got a 12-ounce cut, smoked prime rib, choice of 2 sides and cornbread. I mean, you can't beat that.
Oh. That reminds me, I haven't gotten into the cornbread.
We do a sweet cornbread, savory. It's not your dry, crumbly cornbread. We add cream corn to that and sour cream.
Come on.
No, yeah, we do.
Nice. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for
Food was
coming in.
spectacular. I'm
Appreciate
stuffed. Stay tuned next week for another episode of Restaurateurs on OCN Eats. Follow Dave on Instagram at Smokin Dave's Barbecue and on Facebook. Follow me on OCN Videos and also subscribe to my YouTube channel, OCN Eats. Let's eat.